Within music magazines, it is conventional to have the feature article photograph over part of your masthead, as demonstrated here on NME. It is also conventional to have the masthead running across the top of the front cover. However, NME does not keep to this convention, but I decided to. NME has also broken convention by having two cover stars. I have also broken convention by doing the same thing. I did this to make my front cover more eye-catching and to add a unique selling point to it, as most other magazines on the shelf surrounding mine would only have one cover star. As demonstrated on NME, it is also conventional to have the cover line over the feature article photograph to make it stand out more than the other plugs and make it clear to the reader that it links to the feature article photograph. I also followed this convention to make my cover line more prominent. NME and I also used a circle shape around one of our plugs to highlight it and make the page more eye-catching and ensure a strong aesthetic appeal. The plugs on both magazines are conventional as they are flush to the side of the page, and additionally they use a variety of fonts and typography. I did this on my plugs to give my magazine some dimension and to ensure that it looked interesting. NME magazine also does this, however they change the colour within their plugs to add more diversity. Next, I compared my contents page to Mixmag's contents page because they are in a similar genre, therefore appealing to a similar demographic. Due to these two magazines being in a similar genre, they should follow the same conventions, but yet also have unique selling points to make them competitive. The masthead on my contents page is conventionally placed at the top of the page and is the same font and colour as my masthead on my front cover, in order to give my magazine a clear sense of house style. I have also included a logo, issue number, date and web address to the top of my page, which is another conventional feature as displayed on Mixmag's contents page. Another conventional feature that both Mixmag and my magazine have followed is having large page numbers over the images on the contents page. This allows a reader to navigate around the magazine a lot easier. One thing that Mixmag did include on their contents page that I didn't is a small piece of information about the article being featured next to the page number on their images. This again helps a reader to navigate and gives the reader a better insight into what the article will be about. I challenged convention here as I wanted to give my contents page a cleaner look and have my images as the main focus, as this would appeal to my young demographic. I also decided to include the conventional feature of categorising my headlines and making the colour and size of my page numbers beside the headlines different and bigger. I also added some information on the article underneath to give the reader a better understanding of the article. Mixmag also does this. Overall, my contents page is conventional and has a clear house style, and so does Mixmag's contents page. Lastly is my double page spread analysis. I found that it was conventional to have the masthead cover both pages. This connects the pages and makes it clear to a reader that they are related. Both mine and Kerrang's double page spreads do this. It is also conventional to have a feature article photograph take up the majority, if not the whole, side of one page. I followed this convention, however I made my image slightly smaller so that I could fit in my logo, the exclusive advertising and my pull quotes, which are also conventional features. To make the page easier to navigate for the reader, it is conventional, in an interview-styled double-page spread, to make the questions and the answers typography different colours in order to make it easier to read. Kerrang and I both do this. Finally, it is conventional on a double-page spread to include a stand first to inform a reader about the article a little bit before they read it, as it sets the tone and attitude of the article. Once again, Kerrang and I both do this. Overall, my media product follows convention for the most part, and only challenges convention when necessary in order to appeal to my young demographic.